Hey, hey, it's Sunday night and welcome to Learning with Lynn. So I'm Lynn.
And I'm Richard.
And this is Richard. So thank you guys for being here today. I see a couple of people are here. If you're here, say hi so we know you're here. And if you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay in the comments so we know you were here. So today we're going to talk about what's wrong with busy work and why is that not a good thing for my business, right? So let me do a couple of things and move this over here. And there you go. I'm going to share my screen. So can you see that? You can see that good, right? Okay. So let me see. So what we're at my blog, onlinebeautybiz.com. This is the front page of my blog. And if we go down here, we're just going to search busy work. And that should bring it up. You can search for anything in here. And if it's in there, you might find it. I have all kinds of stuff. So what's wrong with busy work and why will it hurt your Avon business? Hey, Bonnie, how are you? Hi, Lily. Hi, Penny. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here with me today. I'm still pretty frustrated because Facebook wouldn't let me share this. So hopefully people got the word that we are live. That we're going live, so they'll come, but I guess if not, they'll be on the replay, right? So I'm really happy you guys all made it today. So let's talk about this. So what's wrong with busy work and why will it hurt your Avon business? Well, we all tend to like busy work. I mean, most of the time it's less painful than what we should be doing, what we know we should be doing. And it's easy to tell ourselves we're doing something, and that's exactly what's wrong with it. Because if you're doing busy work, you're not doing what you need to be doing, and you feel like you were working, but you weren't, right? And then 6 months down the road, your business hasn't grown, and you don't understand why. So it's really important, Think of it this way. Cleaning the fridge is not normally very inspiring, but it doesn't sound half bad when the other option is doing your taxes. So hi, Norma. Good to see you. So here's some examples of busy work: deleting old emails, unplanned house cleaning, learning what you should be doing. I guess I need to fix that. Organizing files, labeling brochures during the time you should be talking to people. So obviously these things need to be done. Obviously your brochures need to be labeled. Today I had to clear out my pictures from RepFest off my phone because my iCloud was getting full. And so I had to do that. But I did that on a Sunday. I didn't do it during the time that I would be working and take away from I don't consider that work, okay? I don't consider that building my business. And labeling brochures. Hey, Denise, good to see you. So labeling brochures is important. It's an important part of your business, right? But you need to be thinking about your work time being when you're talking to customers, when you're delivering to customers, when you're delivering brochures to customers, when you're talking to them about the opportunity or getting their name and number. That's working. That's what you should be doing. And so labeling brochures, Richard and I a lot of times will label brochures when we're watching TV at night. Because we don't consider that work time because that's just busy work. It's something that doesn't help. I don't know how to explain that. It doesn't help you grow your business. It does effectively. I mean, the brochures have to be labeled or stamped or whatever you do to them before you can give them out. But it just doesn't help you grow if all you do is label your brochures and you don't get them out to people, your business isn't going to grow.
Yeah. Plus, if you label them when you should be handing them out, that detracts from your business. Right. You have to do them in downtime, not in uptime.
Right.
Yep.
So here's why busy work is going to hurt your business, because it's any activity that you're doing that provides less value than what you should be doing is busy work. And so number one, it gives you the false impression that you're being productive. So it's pretty easy to feel good about doing busy work. You're active and you feel like you're accomplishing something, right? Nobody's going to say that cleaning out your desk drawers is completely useless. But it's not a pressing activity. It's not the absolute best use of your time in that moment for your business. And so it doesn't move your business forward. It doesn't help you make more money. And it's just not going to help you build your business or help you make progress towards your goals. It's a form of procrastination. Like I said earlier, cleaning out the fridge sounds pretty good when you compare it to doing your taxes, right? So when you're engaged in busy work, you aren't being completely useless. You're actually getting stuff done. And so that's why it's so easy to tell yourself that you're being productive when bottom line is you're avoiding what really needs to be done. You're avoiding what you need to do to grow your business. You're avoiding getting in front of that customer, getting in front of that prospect, going out and looking for new customers. That's what's going to grow your business. And you're failing to do what's minimal, what's meaningful. So ultimately, busy work, it prevents real progress from happening. You might be active, but you're not being effective. You're not going to make money. You're not going to earn the latest Avon incentive or whatever it is that you're working towards. So here's some ideas to avoid busy work and accomplish more, okay? So plan your day. So 5 minutes. You can take this, in the morning before you start your day or the night before. I kind of like to do it the night before. But take 5 minutes and just plan, what are you going to get done today or tomorrow or whatever. Make a list of the high priority items that need to be done. I use this program, Wunderlist. It's just an app. It's on my phone. It's on my computer. Literally, it's at the bottom of my computer. I can literally pull it up and I can literally check off what I need to do. Just check, check, check. And I have a lot of these posts are recurring. A lot of these tasks that I need to get done are recurring. Like, for instance, I write blog posts every Friday. So every Friday, it sends me a new task to get my blog post written. And it's just a way for me to check it off. Boom, boom, boom. I got this done. I got that done. I got that done. And so here you can click on this link and it'll take you to Wunderlist where you can sign up. It's free. You can use it on your phone. You can use it on your computer. It literally helps you plan. And the thing is, what I love about Wunderlist too is that I can share tasks with Richard. I can actually with anybody, but like I can put a task in there and assign it to Richard, and then he gets the notice to do it.
Lighten the load.
Yeah. But so it's just another way to make sure you're getting everything done. That's not the only app out there. It's the one that works for me. So if it works for you, great. It's free. If it doesn't, then, find one that works for you. Use your calendar.
Yeah.
You always know what's on your schedule, even if you like to forget. Hey, Carla, good to see you.
Hi,
Glad
Carla.
You made it. So use your calendar. So the thing is, if it's not on my calendar, it doesn't get done. And Richard and I share a Google Calendar. We share it together.
One calendar.
One calendar. It has all of our business, has all of our personal, it has Richard's personal. Everything is in one calendar. That way we don't accidentally double book something. We don't And I look at my calendar every night before I go to bed, looking at what do I need to do tomorrow, and that's kind of part of that, making a list of what needs to happen in order for you to get it done, right? So pick out the 3 most important items on that list. Ensure that you're using intelligent criteria for choosing those items. Is it something that's going to help you move your business? Is it going to be something that's going to actually make a difference in your business? Because that's what you want to look at. If don't do something that isn't going to actually move your business, right? Busy work is about avoiding discomfort. So you want to choose your task based on what's important, what you need to do for your business, not how comfortable you are, how enjoyable it seems. So average people plan their lives around comfort. So avoid being average. Hey, Penny, good to see you. Yeah, average people make a little bit of money with Avon. Extraordinary people make lots of money. And so be extraordinary. Don't be average. Don't be status quo. Oh, well, nobody else is really pushing it, so I won't. Or everybody's taking off for the summer, so I'm going to take off for the summer. That's not how you get there. It's not how you become extraordinary. That's not how you have a huge business. You gotta do your business. And Lisa Wilbur, good friend of mine. She's a good friend of mine. We go way back. She's the number 4 money earner in Avon. And I'm not exactly sure what her income is right now, but it's somewhere between $400,000 and $500,000 a year, I believe. And she made a comment. I actually posted it in our online Beauty Biz group yesterday, I think it was, where somebody said, well, how can you be successful with Avon? And she said, if you want to make full-time money, you need full-time hours. And so if you're not working 40 hours a week, don't come crying that you're not making full-time money. And you know what? And that's the cool thing about this business, though, is that that's kind of temporary. You work this business hard for a while, and then you don't have to anymore. And that's something, a good friend of mine, Tina Beer told me years ago, and I don't know that she necessarily came up with it, but she's the one that originally told it to me. But, most people overestimate what they can accomplish in 1 year, but they underestimate what they can accomplish in 5. And so you might be working your business hard for a year and you might not be where you want to be. You might not be making what Lisa Wilbur's making. Now keep in mind, she's been doing this for 20 years. So I don't exactly know how many years, but a lot of years. But, in 1 year, you might not be making as much money as you want to. But if you hang in there and you keep working, in 5 years, you're not going to recognize your business. And most people, now there is no set standard. There's not a thing that says in 5 years you can quit your job. I mean, there's no way I'm not saying that. Some people it's 3 years. Some people it's 8 years. And a few small people might be 1 year. But, if you work hard, roughly give or take 5 years from now, you won't have to put that much effort in because your business, that's the nature of our business, is actually starts breathing and growing on its own. And that's, I just love that. That's what, my brain just went dead. I want to say motivation. It's not motivation. Momentum. That's the word I'm looking for. That's called momentum. Once you reach a certain level, your momentum takes over and your business just takes off. A little bit like pushing a snowball up a hill, right? You're pushing and you're pushing and you're pushing and you're like, I'm never going to get there. And I'm like, oh, I'm too tired. And then Richard has to push and we're trying to get to the top of the hill and we get to the top of the hill and we're still pushing it. All of a sudden that ball just takes off. It's just gone. And then now you couldn't stop it if you wanted to. That's how our business works. But most people never see that because they don't stay long enough to see that. So give it, don't just quit after 1 year. Just keep working. Just keep going. And that's, God, I went off on a tangent on that one, huh? Sorry about that. So anyway, so don't be average, okay? So then get started early. Don't wait as long as you can before you get started. The earlier you start in the day, the more productive you are in the morning, the more you get done, and the more productive you'll be all day.
Yeah, usually when you get started, it's hard to get started. But once you get started, all of a sudden you get inspired and it just takes off from there. You'd be surprised.
And even if it's something you don't want to do, even if it's something you're dreading doing or you're scared to do, I have found that action trumps fear every day. If you just get into action and you get started, and you offer a brochure to somebody, and then you start to realize, wow, this wasn't as scary as I thought it was. So, yeah. So before beginning any task, ask yourself, is this the best use of my time? Asking that question and allowing yourself to be guided by the answer is the solution to avoiding busy work. It really seriously can be that simple. Because busy work is going to waste your time, and it's going to keep the achievement off of your goals in the near future. You're not going to get to momentum. You're not going to grow your business if you're spending your time on busy work. So if you feel like you're always working, but you don't understand why your business isn't as successful as you would like, take a look at what it is you're doing. That could be your problem. Take control of your day by keeping busy work at bay. So, Timothy Brown, I posted all these in the group yesterday, what Lisa Wilbur said about working 40 hours a week. Hi, Shirley. Good to see you. But Timothy Brown, he posts all the time about the power of 10. He's like, give out 10 brochures a day, get 10 names a day, text your link to 10 people a day. Break it up. You could do something different every day, but do 10 things every day to move your business forward. And he is so spot on. And, he sells over $200,000 a year. And not only does he sell over $200,000 a year, this man is a doctor. He's an optometrist. He has a full-time doctor's office. He's a full-time optometrist, and he sells over $200,000 a year because he just posted the other day that he divides it in half. So on his lunch break, he reaches out to 5 people, and after work in the evening, he reaches out to 5 people, and that's how he does it. But 5 things a day. You can text. We have those specials that are coming up, the summer 50 right now, where you can customer can buy $50 worth of product and get a free product and free shipping. Well, and it's that code summer 50, and it changes every week. That's what's happening right now. If you're watching this video later, that might not be happening. But so every Tuesday, when the new special starts, text 10 people and say, oh my gosh, look at this great new deal. If you order $50 on my store, you're going to get this for free, and you're going to get free shipping. So there's 10 things you can do. Send 10 brochures out. Go out. I literally sometimes stand in front of grocery stores and I pass out brochures. I learned to pass them out to the people coming out of the store, not the people going in. And the reason for that is because if people are going into the store with my brochure and they throw it on the floor or whatever, then the store manager starts to notice that something's going on and he comes out to find out why. And then I get asked to leave. But if I'm hitting people as they're on the way out the door, you know, I'm only there maybe 10 or 15 minutes to get 10 names. So I'm in and out before the store manager even knows that I'm out there. And I don't hit the same store all the time. I move around from store to store. But that's how I grow my business. And you guys, this is huge. If you do this every single day, so go stand in front of a store one day. Do text one day, do Facebook messages one day, break it up, do whatever you want, but do 10 things a day. Talk to 10 people a day, whether by text, email, Facebook message, whatever. That's what you should be spending your time on.
Bonnie has a comment there.
So Bonnie says, my aunt called me and I went to see her and I got 4 orders while I was there. Go Bonnie, how cool is that? Awesome, thanks for sharing. So she got 4, that's her 4. She only needs 6 more, right? And you don't even need 6 orders, you just need to talk to 6 people. I know I've told this story a whole bunch of times, but Tina, who's in my team, she had a goal of putting out, I think it was 5 brochures a day or something. I don't remember the exact number, but she was coming to my sales meeting and she knew that if she didn't get those names before the meeting, she wouldn't get them, because after the meeting was over, she would go home and she wouldn't do it. And so she's driving to the meeting and she's trying to figure out how can I get rid of these books and how can I get some more names. And she's driving down the street and she saw a bus stop coming up and she looked in her rearview mirror and there wasn't a bus behind her. So she pulled right into that bus stop, parked right in the middle of the bus stop, got out of the car and says, who wants an Avon brochure? And she got her 5 names. So, you know, it's all about just making sure it happens. It's all about just, I'm going to do it no matter what. I'm going to grow my business. I'm going to do something every day that's going to move my business forward. I'm not going to waste my time on doing things that are not going to move my business. So did you have something? You had a little story you wanted to tell.
Well, it's just about busy work. I remember Tom Big Al Schreider told the story about 2 men, Jim and John, and they both wanted to lose weight. So Jim was the studious type, and he said, well, I've got to figure it out. I need to go to the library, and I'm going to spend the next 6 months reading up about this, analyzing it, getting charts made up, and finding all the reasons and know just exactly the right way to lose weight and become fit again. And John was a doer, and he said, well, I pretty much know I just need to eat better and I need to exercise. So every day he'd spend 15 minutes in the morning. He'd get up and he would do some exercises, just do push-ups and sit-ups and then do the 7-minute workout routine or whatever. He'd do that, and then he just started eating better, cut out some desserts and sodas and stuff. And at the end of 6 months, he had lost 30 pounds, and Jim had gained 10 because Jim was just sitting at the library eating cookies while he was reading about how to get better weight. So you just got to sometimes just get up and do it. Procrastination doesn't work.
Procrastination doesn't work, and doing the wrong things doesn't work, because just being busy and just working and then wondering why you're not successful, sorry, that doesn't work, you guys. Take that off the table. It doesn't work. You need to know that you're doing the right things to grow your business. So that's really all we have. It's just going to be a short meeting today. So you already know what you should be doing. So the key is just doing it. So you guys, thank you for being here today. And we will see you next Sunday, same time, same place. Really appreciate all of you guys. Let me come back. Okay. So thank you guys for being here. I feel like I'm really high. Anyway, thank you guys for being here, and we'll see you next week, okay?
All righty. Take care.
Have a great week, and get out there and kick some butt.
Have a good week, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.